I may repeat them many times. Not that I really want to. But sometimes I just do it many times, being that it's a keyboard. And I'm really not a keyboard player. So I like to do my steps um, several times. Not that I have to, y'all, but I'm just saying. So practice every day, even if you don't think it's important. And I play around with one finger, two finger, three finger. So when it's time for me to do whatever I need to do, I can crawl the finger up. Or I do the slide off, So that felt kind of awkward. So then that allows me to go. That felt better. Just doing the chromatic move. So one, two, three, four, five, six, seven keys. Right, so and sometimes I may go a different direction. Whatever, right? What I used to do is this. What it is that I'm doing the chromatic tritone, but I also am using what is called either the minor move or the secret sauce move. Okay, so or I could use the secret sauce chord. I call it the 7/4 chord. They're going to be your friends, so you might as well get familiar with it. Because da 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 ba 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 or whatever, right? Okay, so get familiar with transposing, and you don't have to. I guess I should say you don't have to do it every day. Okay, yeah, you should transpose every day. Everyone should practice everyday transposing. And take a few minutes of doing that. All right, a few minutes of doing that type of stuff. So I may use, if I'm on an organ, I may go E flat, D, D flat, C, B. Oop, my bad. So if I choose the E flat with the tritone, right? So B7. bad. So, just doing the chromatic move, right? So, right. So now this is with the E. Oop, E flat. I hit the wrong bass line. E flat 7, sharp 9, sharp 5. And that is doing the second inversion. I may switch up and go root. Now that means we played a minor move, but for right now, hey, stop making all this noise in my ear. Then the other one is I may start on A. Oh, same chord. Now the actual chord is G, major 7, flat 5, sharp 5. And remember, you can do inversion. Now, when you get to doing inversions, same chord. It's the minor 11 flat 5 chord. Anyway, so now that's when you start doing inversions, when you switch the chord. All right. So there was times where the musicians may start on E flat and descend. It may descend, or they may start on A. And I'm doing second inversion versus doing the root. Right, versus doing root. And that is your major 7 flat 5, sharp 5. All right, even if I did inversion, it's still the same chord. It's just when you change the bass line. All right. All right, so get a habit of transposing. This is for my beginner musicians and maybe intermediate level musicians. Just take the time out and do one thing at a time. Do it all in steps, right? When I'm learning a song or something like that, I try to see if I can learn how to do them in steps. All right, just like I said, that one song, I'll stay on this whole little move right here. You saw the best in me. If I had to repeat that, you know, for a couple of days, so shall it be, until I feel comfortable. And then I'll move to the other part. Or what have he done? And then I'll repeat that over as many times until I'm ready to go to the next part. What's the next part? Oh, let me see. I forgot how that one. Nope. I forgot how that part goes. I think it's. I forgot the part already. Oh no. What's that? There it is. Right. And I will repeat the move over again. All right. They say repetition is the man's best friend. You sound great when you repeat something until the point that there was no way you're going to ever forget it. Ever forget it. All right. So I do a lot of repetitive movements until I'm ready to move. All right. Until I'm ready to move to my next step. And for me, I'm different. Everybody's different. For me, I can't just sit here. I don't know. This is me. I can't just sit here and just take this piece of notation and say, okay, I'm going to go through this whole thing and lock. I mean, I will go through the whole piece to see if I can play the chords and see if I can get it right. Next move. Okay. Okay, I got that. drop down to the second part. Got that part. Got that part. Oh. I know I was gonna do that on purpose. All right, got that part. And this spot. And I do it at just to see if I can actually really do it. Actually. Okay, got that. Let me see that. Got that section there. Now I'm ready to go over here to the next side of the page. Next move is. The next move is. No, da da da. Oh, it's okay. And then. Nope. Oh, this part. Repeat. Nope. Let's see. And then this part. It's a repeat of the other chord. I just forgot the B flat at the top. And then the other part is C. Oh. All right, now, my point is, if I can't get all of the rest of that whole little move memorized, I just swept through it just to see if can I play the chords. That's just me. I call this the sweep through. Man, can I really play that? Can I really like literally play that? But I will pretty much 9 out of 10 go back to it and then go and try to memorize it. So that's what I call my sweep through. So I basically just swept through it real quick. I called that the sweep through. Man, can I really play the stuff that these guys be doing? Because these guys got hands, man. And I don't got hands like that. I don't believe I got hands like that. And I'll pick and choose on something that is, Corey Taylor would say, practice what resonates with you. All right, let's change my sound. Let me choose. Let me see. First, I feel scared to do it, you know. But then after a few minutes, you know, you saw the best of me. Oh, wrong sound. He saw the best of me. I got the confidence now. You know, and then I got, you know, so for my beginner musician, before you move on to something, don't spend all your lifetime on that one piece, but get it to where you feel comfortable, and then you move on. Now, I'm different. Everybody might say, hey, stay on that same song. Finish that whole song out. I just get bored when I do that. That's just me. I get bored. I got to move on to something else. So I'll go back to the song here. I'll put it back in front of me. And I'll say to myself, I'm going to just do this section and this section. If I'm lucky, I get down here to this last little piece. But every time when I get down to this last little piece, I feel like I need to. See? It makes me feel like I want to go over here and go to the next section and just smash that whole little deal out because it's all connected to each other. And then it feels like I'm missing that most important piece. But all of it is the most important piece to the tune, all right? All right, so for my beginner musician, chop up whatever it is that you want to learn. All right, so I'll just say today, and I will actually put this on the calendar or in my notebook, which is fairly empty. All right, for example, like I did this one, actually, I don't even think I even dated it, but I will make a little notation and say, hey, well, I'm going to learn this tune by whoever, blah, 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 and I'll put it on the list and go and do just a little bit of it. You know, I might, this one here, I stopped at 34 seconds into a video of Jason White intro. I should forever remember it. Let me see. I'm sitting in that kind of angle here. Um, sing it out to myself. It's kind of sloppy in the beginning, right? Oh, you see? So I know how far I went. I'm supposed to know how far I went. The next tune, I stop at about 34 seconds, 38 seconds into it. Change the sound. Okay, that's why I stopped up there, right? All right. Next tune I fooled around with. I think I did the entire song. Actually, almost. I stopped at 101.12 seconds. That's that David Jackson move, you know. I love you. I love you forever. You heard me messing with this. That's the whole point. And I didn't know I was going to do this today. I did not know I was going to end up doing it. This wasn't even planned. I'm not doing rhythm, I'm doing chords, right? For now. Da-da. Forever, but here we go again. Give glory to God. Give glory to God. Now listen, y'all. I didn't even turn on the recorder for me to follow the song because of muscle memory. And the reason why that is because I chopped it up into sections so I could memorize the moves. I didn't just go on there and be like, oh, okay, let me follow this whole thing. Well, I did try to follow the whole thing. And then I realized, shoot, I'm not even going to remember all this. So after I kind of try to follow with it as much as I could, I turned around and came back and chopped it up section by section. So that's why I'm able to remember most of the chords. Ba-da, no, right? And then the last part. Forever. Now this is the trick part right here. And that's how he ended. Now I didn't know I was gonna do this. This wasn't in my window of practicing, but every chord that I did was transposing. And literally most of what I actually ended up doing was transposing. You know, you take this move, that's A flat. I just repeated the chord I just played here and just put it here. The same exact chord, I put it right, it's here, you know, it's the same chord. So, G flat major 7. Now, there, G flat major 7 or G flat major 9. And that makes me play the minor 9/11, E flat minor 9/11, if I wanted to voice it like that. E flat minor 9. My power chord. This is a D flat major chord flattened the 5. Flat the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat the 5, flat 5. Okay, that's in the right hand. All right. So, with all that being said, let's see what's the next one. Oh, you already heard me doing it. The next one was, "You saw the best in me." You know, B flat add 2, G minor 9/11, G7 says 4, F minor 9/11, B7 13, or B flat. I'm sorry, B flat 9, or let's say B flat 9 7, but B flat 7 13, or B flat 9 13. It's because I'm twanging. And back to the E flat major 9 chord. All right, and that's because I'm using the power chord. You know, y'all remember the other one I did? Same chord. E flat major 9. Y'all just heard me play this chord already, but you hear that voice in there. What? Look now my stretch, I'm using my thumb. I'm going outside of the back of the keys so I can pick that pick it up. If I'm lucky, I might grab this one, but yeah, I can't get to it. E flat major 9. And so B flat, what? E flat major 9. E flat major 9. E flat, I'm gonna take the 13 off of E flat major 9. That's only because I keep hitting the 6, which is the 13. All right, so yeah, that was a lot. All right, so I stopped at 44 seconds of that, but you guys kind of heard me go a little further out when I went to the next page over. But and then lifestyle of worship, change the channel. How'd that one go? Let me see. G at 2, C at 2. Let me see. G, hold on. I can't, yeah, G9 says 4. This is lifestyle of worship. This is LDDW when he did, so the very first one y'all heard me doing was Jason White, where he was doing this intro to a song that is called Total Praise in his own way. It's not the original way Total Praise to be prayed, but he just used this intro move. Oh, actually, now talk about mimicking somebody or copying someone. I think I made a conversation about that yesterday or the day before, the day before that. If you're going to do it or try to do it, get close as possible as you can. And then after you have learned the move, tweak it a little bit, make it you, you know. Make it you. You don't have to actually 100% do the same thing or play the same thing as the next guy. Matter of fact, I probably would say the next guy who heard me doing this is going to say, wow, I never would have even thought of that. I just put my uh, I got 2 cent over there. I think I got 2 cent, 50 cent or whatever. I just put my 10 cent, my 5 cent into doing something a little different that the next guy didn't do. Or I'm gonna in the beginning try to copy it, and then the next time around, once I get familiar with it, I can nope. You know what I'm saying? That time, and throw my own 2 cent in there, right? Instead of and then I'm gonna throw my own 2 cent in there, right? And change it up a little, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, do me, do it in a different way. I mean, it might sound different, right? Just change it up a little bit. In the beginning, I might do the same thing he did. Now, nope, nope, nope. Now I will keep some of the integrity. I know I can play the minor nine in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? So I might keep some of the integrity of the move. I might throw a little extra something that he didn't do. Oop. I'm start following some of the integrity. Take it out on my own way. So take it out a different way. But I keep some of the integrity. Keep some of the integrity. Or take it my way. Or take it my way. Is it? B flat minus 7. Alright. Or play the voicing that he played. There it is. That was the voicing he played. The other one was this one. This is the voicing here he did. This is the voicing I did. Me messing around with it. A flat that too. Now hear the way he came at it. And I forgot the rest of it. All right, so that's where I stopped at, right? Or in there. You know what I'm saying? So, hearing other guys do stuff, it's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. All right, so that'll just me messing around with just a little of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. All right, just a little of this and a little of that. Okay, and then I might jump back to the same guy and go back to that other song. Play it straight. Nothing fancy. Let me see. So all of the chords he's playing, if you listen, is G. Now, did y'all remember here it is? It's the same thing he did here. Transpose, y'all. Transposing. What? When he did a two-hand. I said, wait a minute. I thought I heard those notes before. And then he did it and created me. Chord. E flat major 9, 13 or major 9. And then when he transposed that same move, it's really a major chord, second inversion. And this is the 1, the 2, and the 3, and the 5. So he just basically went 5, 1, 2, 3. 5, 1, 2, 3. And I'll transpose that over. And he goes to the dude in G. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5, 1, 2, 3. And that's what the right hand is doing. G major, C major, doing inversion. C major. All right. All the basic chords he's doing, he's just chording at the left hand. So start teaching your left hand the chord, right? Right hand solo. Now, every time when you're playing these notes, it's actually a chord behind it. G add 2. C add 2. C major 9. C major 9. A minor 4 and 11. C major add 2. Then you're gonna go to the next chord. This is technically an F chord. Actually, I'm sorry, an F chord is first inversion, but I'm also using the secret sauce chord. All right, I call it the secret sauce chord. It's really an F sus2 chord, and you know it's related to the C sus4 and its secret sauce chord. And you can use the F major and blend those two chord notes together. And that makes me play a G, a 9 sus4. Because of the 1, 2, the 9. Or I could have just played the 7. Depends on how my hand falls. Yeah, so my hand's gonna fall on the 2, which is the 9. So G sus2. G9 sus2, I'm sorry. B flat add 2. B flat add 2. B major 9. B flat, I'm sorry, let's do that again. What my B flat add 2, I meant to say. B flat major 9 and B flat 6, 9. Oh, only one little shot right there. G minor 7. G minor 7, 11. B major 6. A flat minor 7, 13. And back to B flat major 6. I'm sorry, B major 6. Did I say B flat, y'all? Hold on. Yeah, I'll say that right. B, not B flat. And then I'm coming out on D flat major 6. All right, so that's kind of cool how you do that. Now the fancy way you're doing it. I threw that in, that's my little. And he's gonna go back and play the famous chord. E flat major 9 13, D minor 7 11. All this is chord. E flat major 9, E flat add 2, E flat major 9. So E flat major 9, E flat add 2, slide off of this, go into a E flat 7 9, and back to the major 9, E flat 6 9, E flat add 2. This is all chords he's doing. G7. Yeah, I heard the G7 played like this. It was played this way, but he also does it different down here. So he's voicing the same, almost the same movement down here as he did up here on the register. Actually, not the same person, but this is Aaron Lindsay. I think his name is Aaron Lindsay, when he played the G7 chord up here. So the G7 chord. Devin played it down here. Then we're going to the minus 11 flat 5, A flat major 9, A flat major 7 flat 5. Y'all know we're going back to the major 9 chord again. What? And then he does the F sus4, B flat major 9, F9 sus4. Whoa, am I hitting another note stuck? There you go. Back to my E11 minor 11, the E minor 11 flat 5. All day I just told y'all what the word earlier. F minor 9, or you can go A flat major 7. Or you can go A flat major 9. Depends on what the ear want to hear. Or F minor 9 11. Depends on what the ear want to hear. Knowing me, I want to play that minor 9 move. You play the same thing from earlier. You're gonna hear a lot of major thirds, and you also gonna hear those minor thirds. You're gonna hear a lot of that. So this time I went for the A flat major 7 move. A flat third, G minor, or G minor thirds. You're gonna hear a whole lot of that. Guess what we're going back to, right? B flat 7 13. We played that earlier in what you saw the best of me. When he went hold on, that's not the one. There it is. This one. Or there it is. I'm like, what? Now we move back to E flat major 9. Or you can go E flat major 7. If I don't want to flavorize it. G major 9 or G major 7, depends on whatever note I want to hit. Or I can go G major 7 sus2, whatever sounds pretty. So I'm gonna go for the G major 9. Let's see, what's the next one? Oh, I forgot what was it. I want to take y'all to the minor 9 move. Remember, you can go from major, major, when I mean the word major, major 7, major 9, or the minor 9 chord by hitting one extra note, and you're in the minor 9 move. Minor 9 11. or the major 9 or the minor 9/11. What? Then we have the major 7 flat 5 move. I told you this. Now this was the major 7 flat 5 sharp 5, right? All right, and so anyway, I don't want y'all to get confused. But is this y'all gonna get it? Y'all gonna, it's in my book actually. I got all this in my book anyway. So all it is that I can take the same idea, the tritone. I'm clustering it. So what if I didn't do that? I'll just put it here and then move the chord. See, I went right back to that chord I just mentioned 2 seconds ago. Right, the major 7 flat 5 sharp 5, as I had said earlier. Had I just went ahead and transposed, I'm right back to what I said earlier. All right, the D flat major 7 flat 5 sharp 5. Okay. I don't know how far I went with this song, but it says 53 seconds. I probably more than likely went further than that. Because chords just come to my head and I'll be like, oh. Then D, E, the minor 7 we know is, what key is this song in? I don't know if this song's in G or what. I don't care what key. It must be in G. But anyway, we have the C sharp diminished 7. So I'm going to go ahead and call it that because I see the E diminished 7. So that would make me think that this song is in G or something like that. Anyway, so E diminished 7. And then F sharp diminished 7. And then we can go with the G minor 7/11 from, I heard that earlier. I had played this chord earlier. Right, so, or I can go ahead and play the B flat major add 2. I just took out a note, that's all. Whether it's here or there. So, you know. So B flat add 2 or G minor 7/11. They still gonna sound pretty. Here comes the little move. Now we have the perfect 4th and the perfect 4th, and I told y'all about the major 3rd. So let me see how this is gonna fly off. Perfect 4th again. I think that's how you do it. Let me see. Da-da-da-da. Okay, so we aiming for the B flat major 9 move. I'm not gonna be on this forever, but now we aiming for the B flat major 9. One note is gonna cost me to play that G minor 9/11. You remember minor 7/11 earlier, and I had played that chord earlier. And if I just take off the one note, it just put me on the minor 9 and whatnot. I took off another note. Where is it? Let me see. Where is it? One of these notes. Is it this one? Yeah. It's one of these notes. Oh, there it is. And bring me back to the major 7 move, minor 9. So it depends on what the ear wants to hear. And you hear me doing this twanging. It's the perfect 4th. Perfect 4th. Perfect 4th. Perfect 4th. Perfect 4th. And then I do that twang. I think I'm doing a perfect 4th with the minor move. Minor 3rd. A minor 3rd. I think that's what I'm doing. Hold up. Oh no, I'm not. So I'm twanging this. So yeah, I did. That was right. The minor 3rd. So yeah. And that makes you play the B minor major 9, B flat major 9. Or if I hit that one note there, it's minor 9/11. Depends on what my ears want to hear. And 9 out of 10, my finger fell to it. So, and back to the major 9, 13. My finger likes to hit that 13 because it sounds pretty because I'm twanging. So this is the 9, and that's my 6, meaning the 9 and the 13. So my finger has a habit of playing all of the notes in my left hand. In my right hand, I'm picking up the 13 and the 7 and the 9 in the left hand. So I can't help it. Anyway, so if I want to voice that, it's there, right? So and then he comes out of this whole shabammy. What am I doing? Da 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 da. And then now either I can hold the voice in here while I'm coming up, or I can just go to E flat, or I can go to this voicing makes me play the -7 move from earlier. Now that makes me play an F, 9 sus4, and G minor 9/11, and then that makes me play the F13 sus chord. Now if I start to do that, that changes my voicing as well. And then because I'm gonna hold that voicing down. Now that makes me play a different kind of voicing, of course, too, because I'm holding down this major 7 in one hand. Now it's gonna stay at E flat major 9 13. Then it's gonna go to E flat 13 sharp 11, and right back to the same chord. I'm just doing what we call inversions. Or I can lift up for a split second and come back down on it too. Come down on the last chord. So it depends on what I'm thinking at the moment. And come back down or hold it the whole time. I think probably my mindset will probably be come up and then chord and come back down on the last one. And you guys know, if you know your scale, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just doing the 1, the 7, and the 5 at the top. And roll it in. And then come out. All right. And then I stop there, I believe, as I could remember some of it. All right, so then what's the next move I went to? The next one is A flat. A flat add 2 to D flat major 7. G flat major 7 flat 5. F minor 7 flat 5. F7 sharp 5. And this was a transpose to an E7 flat 5. E major 7 flat 5. And then D diminished 7 whole step over to E diminished 7, which I had already played earlier. Remember that? Now, if I want to go ahead and play the A flat major 7 or the minor 9, F minor 9, depends on what my ear want to do. Then the hand rolled up and played the same thing. E diminished 7, E flat diminished 7. This song is in A flat, so remember, I'm trying to call out the chords based upon, yeah. And this is B flat minor 9/11. Right back to the top chord. Remember, right back to the top chord. All right, and then he does this thing. No. And then they do the E flat minor 9 chord. I had played that earlier, literally. All right, and I can go on and on until I get to wherever the last place where I'm suspecting that I stopped at. Generally, this is just my tracking mode that says how far I went. Technically, if I really want to follow myself as far as being transcribing, Then I'll just pull out the material and say, well, okay, well, this was number 4. This is project number 4. I'm saying this is the project number 4 I was supposed to be working on. So that's number 4 right there. And then yeah, if I get lucky, I'll find the rest of the stuff. Oh, okay. So this one was project number. Where are you? Ooh, this was a bonus. I gave y'all a bonus on this one. I didn't even write it down. Okay, so I didn't write that one in. That was a bonus. So I need to write that in since I was fooling around with it. But I need to look at the recording to see actually how far I went. Is this all organ? Wait, did I mix this up? I feel like I mixed this up. Hold on, let me flittle around with my little scratch writing. Actually, I forgot to add this to this equation. Matter of fact, let me put that over before I forget. All right, I'm not gonna be on here very long because I'm about to get up off of here. So this is organ stuff. I brought my project over there. Hold on, did I? I must have put my project over there. Dang it. I knew something looked funny about this over here. Oh, this is the project I was supposed to be doing on my organ. Oh man, I'm tripping. All right, I don't even know how I got it over here. Anyway, so this was number 5. Project number 5. All right, so this is project 5. I try to put stuff in order. So if I'm gonna practice on something and I'm gonna lock in on it, this is how I rock it. All right, so this is project numero 5. So that would be actually in front of this one. And then, man, I must have moved my other stuff. Okay, so I must have moved my other stuff over there by the organ. Yep, I see it over there. So my number 1 stuff is over there by the organ. No, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah. Hold up. Actually, I need to add this to the equation because, so let me put this up here for a minute. So hold on. Now, I think my project number 1, I did it in the wrong key. Actually, I learned to do it in the wrong key. Oops. So I actually have it right here. But I did it in the key of C. And he did this song in C sharp and D flat. So all I have to do here is transpose, rewrite this, and transpose what I did earlier in the right key. I don't know why. I don't know why I did it. I did it quite a bit though, y'all. I think I did it from the start to the end in the key of C. I don't remember it because I stopped messing with it. I told you I get bored, so I said let me go to something else. So I guess I'm gonna have to redo. I'm gonna have to rewrite, retranscribe the key of this song into C sharp. Anyway, created me. I got it right here. That needs to be added to my list here. All right, and then there was another song on here that I was messing with for a split second. Was Great As Your Mercy. I haven't transcribed that. That's terrible. I hadn't gotten around to it, but at least I got the first chords. Let me see. What was it? Let's see. Let me see. No. I had to hear that melody line in my head. Let me see how my brain. See, this is crazy how Elder Devin did it, but. I have to hear it. But anyway, I haven't gotten around to transcribing that. That's gonna be a whole nother. game right there. But I'll try to start it. Let's see, hold on. I'm gonna master it. It won't take me long, even though I'm not a keyboard player. Uh, so anyway, for my beginner musicians out there, you can master learning this stuff by learning your skills and then involving your left hand because your left hand is going to play the chords that you're doing it right. I used to practice every day doing this. I kind of got lazy with it. Um, I kind of got lazy. You know. Anyway, so we're A flat add 2 to B flat add 2 to C add 2 to E flat. Let's see. So hold on, I forgot how I did it. A flat to B flat to C, then to E flat to F to F to G, I think. No, A. No, let me see, hold on. To B flat? No, hold on. I forgot how I did that. G, to G, I thought. So I got lazy with it. But what this does is helps you um, learn your major chords in all 12 keys. So A flat to B flat, A flat add 2, B flat add 2 to C add 2, then E flat, F to G. And I kind of forgot how to do it because I stopped doing it. And then B, no, A to B to C sharp. Yeah, I better write this down because I keep forgetting. Um, so I use the practices all the time, but I stopped. Like I said, let me drop this down in my little quick notes. So A flat to B flat to C. So that little box right there, my mate. Then you go E flat to F to G, I believe it was. All right. And then I said, what did I say? So and then what did I say? B. So yeah. So B. B. C sharp to technically D sharp. I don't want to call it E flat, so I'm gonna call it D sharp. Same thing, but anyway. So I just used to sit here and play around with this. At first, I can't even see that thing because it's all light. And you just do this until you get all of the keys that you can memorize, because it's covered B flat, A flat to B flat to C, then from E flat to F to G, and then from B to C sharp to D sharp. And you can go wherever direction you want to go. You can start at a G F sharp to A flat to B flat, right? So you could do this in any direction. Now that word would have been, I would have said, if I say I'm in the key of F sharp, but I'm just saying, F sharp, A flat, B flat. Or I could have said F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, whatever. It's clever. Okay. And you play around with this, you know, and then I used to do it all a lot, but I forgot all about it. You can go G. Let me see. Hold on. G A to B. Right. So you start covering all your keys. This thing's real light. What I say? G A to B. All right. And play with it. And trust me, you end up doing some songs in a short amount of time by messing with it. I'm just going it backwards. Now, I want to build a chord progression from I can. Or I can build a chord progression off of me just messing with those notes, looking at it, and I can create some ideas. Nope. So B, C sharp, and D sharp. What? I can create the move from A flat, create the move from B flat, and create the move from C. That's another route, create the move from E flat. Or actually, or E, whatever. And mess with this. I could have started here, right? Because I'm just on A flat, B flat, C to E flat, F to G, and then B, C sharp, D sharp, F sharp, A flat, B flat, G, A, and B, and you can go on and mess around with this. C, D, E, C, D, and E. You know what I'm saying? C, D, and E, right? You can do this and before you know it, you start learning all your chords and all 12 keys, right? All right, y'all, this is your Bo Andre, so I'm going to go over here and then sign off from here. But anyway, all these are Devon chords. But the chords are not just Devon chords. These chords I heard and written a long time ago. And it's just the way musicians is using the ideas of their thirds, the major thirds and your minor thirds, the seconds, the minor seconds. I think I did this the other day. I have an idea on something that just came to mind. But your minor second, your major second, your minor third, your major third, perfect fourth, tritone, perfect fifth, minor six, major six, major seven, minor seven, minor seven, and then major seven, right? So, you know, and you get ideas from there. David Jack, I don't know, was it David? No, David Jackson did. How do you do that? I forgot. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Was it that? No, so how you do that? I forgot. I don't see what was my left hand. Let's see. Hey, there it is. You know, all this was designed on the organ. Because I'm on a keyboard, so my hand want to hit more notes. But if I was on an organ, it would just be bass line. Right? But yeah, and he does this little nice, cool stuff on the organ. Um, but it's all about knowing your minor seconds and your major seconds and your minor thirds and your major thirds in all 12 keys, your perfect fourth, your tritone, right? Your perfect fifth, minor seven, six. I'm sorry, I keep saying seven. Major seven, six, and your major seven, minor seven, and then your major seven. You start hearing these different ideas come to mind, and then next you know you be playing all kind of stuff. All right, this is your boy Andre. I'm about to get up off of here, and I need to bring my other work back over here, my paperwork, bring it back over here, and pick up where I left off. And most of the stuff I try to just not look at my transcription. I just try to listen to the tune, and then try to drive it from there, and learn from whatever I hear the musicians doing, or I've learned through MIDI, or well, back in the day it was I was taking, I don't want to call, I guess I can call it lessons, um, from a friend of mine who's super dope and the goat on the keys, and so he pretty much can listen to anybody play anything, and he can pretty much pick up anybody doing anything that they may do. He can pretty much um, basically sound exactly like them to the T. So yeah, but for the most part, that I don't really have to call on my homie to do that, because most of the stuff I got too much stuff that are already gathered over the years, so I have no excuses as far as me clicking onto something over here and uh, working on that project and keeping it pushing. All right, I got to go. Peace and love and cornbread. You guys have a good evening.